Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how you can sync Mojo Dialer to Dubb so that all those contacts, all those leads and prospects you're qualifying and generating in Mojo Dialer can automatically get added to Dubb so you can send them a video and follow up and start creating those deals. It's super easy to set this up. Let me show you how. The first thing you're going to do is go to Mojo Dialer, and I'm actually going to create a group here, and I'm going to call it Dubb. And this way, I'm going to set up a sync for this group specifically. It's going to check every 15 minutes or so, and it's going to take anybody in that group and add them to my Dubb account. So to set up that sync, I'm going to go to apination.com. Once I'm here, I'm going to click this big button that says Start Syncing. You're going to see a ton of different apps, marketing apps, productivity apps. I'm going to scroll until I get down to M for Mojo and click on that. You can see I can sync Mojo with any of these apps. So if you're using any of these other guys, go ahead and set up automations for them as well. You can even have contacts sent to your mobile phone, your Google contacts or iPhone contacts. We're going to send them to Dubb though, so I'm going to set that up. And if you're not familiar with Dubb, go ahead and go to Dubb.com, take a look around. They have free accounts, you can try it out. Awesome way to send videos to your clients, to your customers. They have cool things like call to action buttons you can add along with the video. And of course, like any video sales system, they also keep track of opens, plays, and let you know how those videos are performing. So this is a cool tool to pair with your Mojo Dialer. Talk to them on the phone, throw them into Dubb, send them a video, and start creating those relationships. Let's go back to API Nation and set up that sync. I'm going to hit activate on that sync, sending contacts. And we're going to just connect these two apps first. And the first step is go ahead and sign into your API Nation account. If you don't have one, you can create one here. They're totally free. Or you can sign in with your Google account, which is what I'm going to do. Next, we're going to connect both the apps. Super easy. Just hit this button. It's going to connect Mojo simply by signing in. Similar thing with Dubb. I'm going to hit connect. It's going to ask me for a label for the connection. I'm just going to call that Gabe. That's my name. And you only need different labels really if you're managing multiple Dubb accounts and you're trying to keep track of them. Otherwise, just name it after you, your company. And now it needs an API token. So to get that, I'm just going to click this link here. It's going to take me out to Dubb, ask me to sign in. And then once I sign in, it's going to take me to the page for those API tokens. I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to call this Mojo. You're going to see a ton of different numbers and letters. Just click it all. Click in there and hit Control A so that everything is highlighted. And then you're going to hit Control C or Command C to copy it. Then we're going to go back to API Nation, click into that token area, and hit Control V to paste that thing in there. That's it. That's all it takes to connect. So I've connected both these apps. Now we're just going to do a little bit of configuration. Remember, we set up that group at the beginning called Dubb. So I'm going to go ahead and select that here. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. There it is. So you can see what's happening. So I've selected Dubb. So so the sync is going to look only at the Dubb group. Anytime I add somebody to that group, it's going to sync it into Dubb. You could check this box and sync everybody that's added to any group into Dubb, but I like to choose a specific group to have a little bit more of a control over who's going where. And then you can choose to not overwrite information in Dubb. If the contact already exists in Dubb and you're sending them over from Mojo, it's just going to fill in any blank fields. So I'm going to hit subscribe to create the sync. All right, so we've created a sync. It's not yet active. All I have to do to activate it is hit this big button. I want to show you a couple things though, just in case they might come in handy. First, you can see this is the stuff we set up on the last page. There's also this filter tool. So if there's something specific in Mojo you want to filter for further, maybe a keyword in the notes, you could do that. You could say priority note contains a keyword like Dubb or video or something like that. A lot of different options here for filtering. I've already set up that main filter that's looking at the group, so I find that's good enough for me. Come on down here to mapping. You can see we do most of this for you. Email, first name, last name. They're all going into the Dubb fields. If there's anything else you want to add, you can just hit plus, search for the field, and pop it in there. Also, you can see Dubb uses tags. So if you want to add a tag, you could do that here. And you can base it on any of the fields coming over from Mojo. So if you want to put a tag in the priority note, you could do that. Or you could just put a static piece of text as tag. So I can say Mojo Dialer. And then it's going to get tagged as Mojo Dialer in Dubb as they come through this sync. I'm going to hit activate this sync. And that's it. The sync is up and running. So now when I'm in Mojo, I'm making my calls. I have a good call with somebody, maybe Bab here. And I think, all right, I want to get this person a video, kind of a greeting video, so I can start developing a relationship with them. All I have to do is just click this Dubb. That's it. I've added them to the group. And now within 15 minutes or so, the sync is going to check, see that the Dubb group has a new contact, drop it into Dubb. You could even set up some automations inside Dubb, so as soon as a new contact is added, they automatically get a video. Ton of great options here to save you some time and help you create more deals. So that's it. That's how you sync Mojo Dialer to Dubb. There's no importing or exporting or anything like that. You don't even have to leave Mojo. All you have to do is add them to that group. The sync is going to check within about 15 minutes. Send it over to Dubb. That way you can easily send them a video, start creating that relationship, get that face in front of them. That's going to allow you a better chance at converting and creating a deal. If you have any questions or need any assistance setting up this sync, give us a phone call, shoot us an email. We're API Nation, and we're connecting the world's applications.